Hello everybody and welcome back to GeoGuessr with Strangelands. We have Alzareth,
Hello.
Matt in the Hat,
Hello.
Doc is the Valiant,
Rejoice!
and I am Fixer. Weekly champion from last week would be Mr. Bearded Bread once again, 24,458 with a fantastic score. Right behind him was Polska and Joseph and Michael and a whole bunch of guys really. And wanted to get a shout out to Killer Mapper. He had 22,339, and he does it in video form. And he does it in French. So if we have any French-speaking viewers, I'll put a link below in my video. You guys can do whatever you want, but I'm going to put a link below to Killer Mapper. Yeah, give him some love, some French love, I guess.
And tell us how he does it.
But that was last week. This is week new week. Time to crown a new weekly champion. All that jazz. Seed will be in the description below. Play along. Share your score in the comments or in the GeoGuessr subreddit. And is everybody ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
Everybody's tired.
Oh, yeah.
Not exceptionally. I've been up for a few hours. Ha.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Ooh, a little bit of lag there. All right. What do we got here? Looks like a Euro plate, maybe? It does look like a Euro plate. Driving on the right. Sun is to the south just a tad. We got bikes. We got a pretty huge bike path over here, in fact. Can I get a good look? Operanade. I don't know. Cornfields. Alright, I have no idea where the hell we're at. Let's get a tentative guess down, though. Something along the lines of Netherlands. This might help us right here. Liftstrup, Esberg, and Tarp. I have no idea what the hell language this is. But we have a Highway 12. Esberg. Highway 12. I don't know, man. I'm afraid to go into Germany, but... Liftstrup. I don't know. This might help down here. No, it doesn't. Varde, Esberg, Tarp. Varde sounds more French, or... I don't know. It's got yellow signs, though. Liftstrup. I really don't know what the hell country we're in. This might help, maybe. Give me... That's probably the same sign, just backwards. Yep. Varde. I'm going down towards France and Italy. Let's go down here. We've got it. Let's see what we do. I should have kept my other one. Well,
Right, is it the first?
yeah, I'm frustrated with myself too. My original guess was in the Netherlands, and I came across a sign that had like Varde on it and whatnot, and I'm like, well, maybe I'll just go down to like the France-Italy border, and I stuck with that, and I should have kept my Netherlands guess. 2394. How'd you do, Al?
Well, I figured it was going to be in like the northern kind of central part of Europe, just based on a few things like the language and stuff like that. At the very last minute, I saw a white flag with a blue cross on it. That probably should have given me a clue. I saw it at the very last second, though. That's why you heard me grumbling. I guessed in Poland, and I got 3336.
And Matt.
So I found some signs with some words on them and a lot of J's, and so I figured that sort of, I put it in Norway, in that sort of area there, but I got 3969.
You know what threw me was the yellow signs. I didn't know what country used those yellow highway numbers.
If you zoom really, really far in, a few of them do, actually, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But
I saw a .dk and so guessed in Denmark and received 4639 points.
Where'd you see that?
Science building. I was a bit confused by this guess too, but yeah.
I accidentally clicked on the little flag again.
I hate that. I do it almost every time, and then you got to edit it out unless you want everybody to see what you got open. Anyways, next round. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Almost. It's gonna be half a second. Okay, pop that back up. Okay, I'm ready.
Wait. Go to the east on Highway E20 over towards Colding and Fredericia. There is a town called Middlefart.
Yep, it's right in the middle there too.
Fantastic town name. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. And looks like we got a little bit of lag. This happened last week too.
It's not loading for me.
Yeah, it's not loading for me either. There it goes. All right. Well, I'm glad it wasn't just me. So we got some water, maybe not ocean though, to the north. Got lots of rubbish. Let's go this way. Maybe we can get a little info off this thing. No, other than it's a piece of crap. This is feeling like Russia, honestly. Yeah, there we go. So it's Russia by some water to the north. Something along the lines of that right there. I don't think it's ocean. I mean, it could be, but I don't think it is. What was that? Oh, cement truck? Okay. Good luck getting any kind of info out of this. This place is a dump. Is my neighbor using a power saw? That's just fantastic. Enjoy that, guys. What is this? I don't know. Yeah, everybody's just gonna guess somewhere in Russia, and someone's gonna get lucky. That's the way Russia always works. Hard to pinpoint. At least it is for us. Apparently, some of you guys are able to pinpoint Russia pretty well. I don't know how you do it. Okay. I mean, the problem is, I'm not going to spend too much time on this. The problem is, you see something like this, and it's like, okay, well, let's try to translate it. And you take the letters, and you match them up on here. And now, I don't know if I'm looking at something that says perhaps a city name, or does it say, like, toilet paper for sale? I'd have no idea. So that's part of the problem. You spend all this time translating, and then you find out, well, that was completely useless, because I didn't get any info out of it. Alright, so here we go. So we had some Russian on the railroad tracks, and there was a lake to the north. So I just grabbed a lake to the north of Moscow, and I guessed on that. 1938, how'd you do, Al?
I guess in Eastern Europe. Just straightforward. Just it was between Romania, Serbia, Ukraine, some of those places. I saw Cyrillic. And then at the very last minute, I realized I've seen the Russian on the back of that bus before. I didn't end up guessing over there, but it was kind of in this region as well, that Aitna thing. I don't know how you pronounce it in Russian, but yeah, I only got 707.
And Matt.
Cyrillic is sometimes surprisingly similar to English. 1770, Ukraine-Russia border, just to be safe.
And Talkus.
1946.
Well, where in Russia did you guess?
Along the border with Ukraine.
There we go. All right, next round. You guys ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go. And we got an instant load. Ooh, yeah. We got some European plates. We're driving on the correct side of the road. What do we have here? Malm, Lindos, Sagverk. That sounds like Scandinavian. Oh, it's Malmo. Alright, well that is Swedish, right? Sagverk. Highway 23 am I looking for? There's 26. Let's get a tentative guess down. Let's look for 23 now. 26, 50, 68, 26. Zoom in maybe? 48, 49, 50, 34. Where the hell are we right now? Alright, let's... Malmo. Malmo is straight ahead, and we're on 23. All right. Let's look for Malmo. And this is a road going east-west. And Lindos is to the left. Zoom in more. Where's this Highway 23 at? Certainly it's not. I don't know. Anybody? Let's get a tentative guess down here. We'll put it on 65, I guess. We've got 30 seconds. 101. I don't know, man. I mean, that's obviously the town we need to be in, but I don't see a 23 unless it's further out. 9, 102, 11, 104. There's a 23. So 23 and 22 are probably the same road then. So maybe we go out this far. Lindos. Where's Lindos and Skula, Sagberg? There we go. It was even further out. Alright, well, that looks Swedish, and I found Malmo, and I found Highway 23. However, I guess I wasn't looking all the way out there. I was looking a little closer to Malmo. I guessed near that lake kind of northeast of Malmo. 4638. How'd you do, Al?
I got 3593, I guess, a bit further north in Sweden because I didn't find 23.
Matt.
I got... Oh yeah. 3593.
Matt.
3877, same thing, a little further north.
And Talkus.
Malmo remembers. Yeah, I saw Malmo and found Highway 23, and so received 4711 points.
There we go. Next round, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go. Having an okay game. Nothing to write home about. This looks like it's probably American. Got a guy riding his little mower. People driving around the right. That looks like American plates. Maybe Canadian. We have cold weather trees. So my first guess would be something along the lines of Wyoming, which seems to be my go-to when you have poorer camera quality. Cold weather trees. It's like Wyoming, but it could be anywhere up in this area, really. I mean, hell, it could be down here too. 55 miles per hour, so that helps us with the US for sure. Now, what we need to do is we need to find another road. All right, so they get snow. That much is confirmed. But, I mean, we kind of knew that already, the cold weather trees. But it doesn't really help too much because, you know, they get snow down in Tennessee. So it still could be someplace like Tennessee. In fact, this is fairly flat, you know? I don't know. Let's go over to Minnesota. Okay, we got an intersection here. What do we got? Maybe we can turn on the intersection, get some windshield, gas. How much is gas? That might tell us a little something. $1.76. That's pretty cheap. What are those flags? Looks like French flags. That's pretty cheap. That means that they've got a pretty decent connection to oil. Madison Ridge Chiropractic. All right, let's go over to Wisconsin. That might not mean anything. It's Madison. I mean, there's a million things named Madison, but we're going to try it anyway. And I was wrong. Man, I'm doing a whole lot of second guessing on myself. So we have poor camera quality. We have cold weather trees. We have cars driving on the right with looks like U.S. plates. My original guess was in Wyoming. And I talked myself into going over to Wisconsin because I saw a business that said Madison on it. And that was misleading. And 1506, how'd you do, Al?
I was actually going to guess in southeastern Idaho, just to hedge my bets for the Northwest. And I was like, this is awfully flat. I was thinking, most of Idaho has mountains in it, but there's sections that are flat. So I ended up moving over to Nebraska, and I got 2285.
Matt.
I ended up in Nebraska because it was flat and low camera quality, 2770.
And Talkus.
Nebraska 2532.
Holy cow. All right. Next
Nebraska's popular.
Apparently.
Yeah.
All right, you guys ready?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go. I'm not going to win this one, but they got a little bit on me. So we got some mountains here. We got cold weather trees. And we got a sign. Sign. Everywhere there's signs. East 299, California. How about those apples? All right. So let's look for 299. Of course, they're going to get this too. So this is not going to put me ahead. That's going to be a small town or a small road, isn't it? Let's get a tentative in there. There's a 299, guys. 299. All right, so let's try to find some other kind of marker. Mountains are to the west, or I'm sorry, not to the west. Mountains are to the north, which pretty much can probably describe all of these. All right, there's people living here. That was a mailbox. There's a river. Oh, you know what? I bet you I'm right near it. Look at this. Something like right here. Bet you we're right on here. There's if I can find another road, maybe I can pinpoint this. Get out of my way. Give me another road there. That's just for people who need to pull off to the side of the road if they're slipping on ice. Here's a sign. What can you tell me, sign? Highway improvement. You're not going to tell me anything. I need an actual road. I'm not coming across one, so this Crowder doesn't look right. I don't know. Time's up anyway. Holy cow, that's a long road then. Well, I found Highway 299. It said California on it. And I found it in California, but apparently it's quite a long road. I'm all the way in the northeast side of town here. 4243. How'd you do, Al?
I ended up getting in the right national park. It looked like a national park. I saw a camper trailer. I saw 299. I was looking through the national parks. I'm like, this is northern trees, though. But originally I was going to guess like the southeastern part because it looked kind of desertish. But yeah, moved up to the northwest, went into the Shasta Trinity National Forest. Just happenstance came upon 299 and guessed, let's see, 14.7 miles away for 4921.
And Matt.
I didn't quite make it that far west before running out of time. I was just looking for bodies of water near the highway. I got 4776.
Talkus.
Smart people. I thought it looked a bit like Canada. So I guessed in Canada I could get 2492 points.
Dope.
Tulkus. There was a sign if you turned around that said California on it.
There was a sign the other way, too.
You're too sleepy. This is going to be a close game, actually. This is going to be a real close game.
Yeah. I'm still probably going to be last.
All right. 14,719. How'd you do, Al?
14,842.
Matt.
17,162.
Ooh.
Matt!
What'd you do, Talkus?
16,320.
Matt, why do you try so hard to win?
Only when I'm on like 3 hours of sleep, I guess. I need to be tired more often when I do these.
Easterlings.
That's hilarious. All right, looks like Matt is our temporary weekly champion until he's dethroned by Nighty or Joseph and Michael or Mr. Bearded Bread and the usual suspects.
Oh, totally.
I think we might see some 25,000s on this one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know, the Russia one's going to be difficult, but the other ones really had signs that would help people in the know.
That bus, I think, is going to get people a lot closer than it got us. Because if I remember correctly, that 8 thing on the back of the bus is something around that kind of mid-region there in Russia, but I'm not sure where. I know we've seen it before, though.
I'm sure Nighty will let us know.
You know that Mount Etna is like a thing near Troy? No, that's Mount Ida. Mount Etna is somewhere else
It's
in
an
the
insurance company.
Greco-Roman world.
All right.
Oh.
As per the usual, share your scores in the comments or over in the GeoGuessr subreddit. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.